Every Who down in Who Newville liked the holidays a ton, but where to get great prices on gifts, they had no idea. None. They searched and they searched for great gifts under $25. Gifts for spouses and friends and even their toddlers. When suddenly one Who shouted, Walmart has what you want, knowing they have Lego, Tree Hut, and low prices to flaunt. So they enjoy the holiday season as Who's often do, cheering and shouting, Walmart has incredible gifts. Who knew? Find gifts they'll love under $25 at Walmart.
Good morning, Crust. It's a great day to be a bread brother.
Ugh, mornings are not my jam. Or jelly.
Oh, come on. Stop loafing around.
I just woke up feeling hollow inside.
Psst, just grab one of the new Morning Uncrustables sandwiches, like Bright Eyed Berry or Up an Apple, filled with 12 grams of protein and tons of deliciousness. Crust, what are you eating?
It's just granola, not even yogurt.
No crust, no fuss. Uncrust your mornings.
Hi, this is Kanika Chadha Gupta, television journalist, founder, and podcast host of That's Total Mom Sense.
Hi, everyone. I'm Claire Goss, the Senior Manager in the Education Department at Bright Horizons, and this is Play Matters with Bright Horizons.
On this weekly segment, we're double-clicking on the importance of play and how it's not just a pastime, it's crucial to learning for young children.
I'm here to clear up your misconceptions about play and learning. We're going to talk about the benefits of play, the different types of play, how to encourage play even when your child says, I'm bored.
So grab a notebook, the Notes app on your phone, or take some mental notes on today's takeaways and share them with your friends. Listen in because play matters. Today's segment is the power of play. Play is the universal language for children, but does it translate to learning?
Oh yeah, big time. Play really is learning for kids. All children, especially young children, are born scientists and investigators. They are ready to explore everything. And that won't, again, parents of toddlers, this won't surprise you to hear that. They are driven to learn and explore, right? And they do that through play. There's a really famous Fred Rogers quote that you may have heard. I'm going to read it so I don't goof it up. Play is often talked about as if it were a relief from serious learning. But for children, play is serious learning. Play is really the work of childhood. So that quote, we bounce that around at Bright Horizons a lot just to remind ourselves how important play really is for learning in early childhood. And in the last century, child development theorists and researchers, people like Piaget, Montessori, Elkind, have shown us over and over again in their research that play is essential to learning and child development.
Wow. And you know what? Play comes so naturally to kids. They like to tinker with things and see how pieces fit together and take things apart. And they just make themselves laugh. Is this how they actually learn and retain information? Because they're definitely learning cause and effect. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Again, any parent of young children will tell you cause and effect is a big thing during play. So the notion that we learn best when we're naturally interested in something is true for all people, adults too, right? You're more likely to learn something when you've decided to pursue it yourself. This is true for kids too. So how do you know what your child is interested in learning right now? Again, just giving them that time to play and explore their environment. So giving them the time, the space, and the opportunity to play, which is really hard for busy families sometimes. That increases enthusiasm for learning and engagement in learning when they just have that time to play. So what does that look like? It looks like not making them overschedule, because when that happens, children start disengaging in play. So at Bright Horizons, we really prioritize that. We know that play is the primary and best vehicle for early learning and development.
Back in the day when we were growing up, we were just sent outside to play. And, is that something that we can take a cue from? And it's just like, get out, use your imagination, figure it out.
Absolutely. And I know we're going to have an opportunity to talk more about this soon, but the idea that your child needs to be scheduled every 30 or 60-minute chunk of the day is a very new construct. Like you just said, we didn't used to schedule children's free time in this way. If you've got a long, lazy Sunday afternoon in front of you, that's a gift to your child, really. Like, let them have the opportunity to play, mess around with things at home. You can do some guided play. You can do some free play. The most important thing is just giving them the opportunity, because you can see, when you let them choose their play experiences and let them take the lead, you can see what they're naturally drawn to working on right now, right? Maybe they're really interested in working on their fine motor skills. So they're drawn to the Play-Doh, or they want to string beads, right? So that's a clue to you. Okay, this is something my kid's interested in working on right now. That's learning. That's happening right in front of you.
And it's now time for Press Play. Claire, what is one takeaway that you can share on the power of play?
Yeah, I think from today's conversation, I can quote our chief academic officer, Rachel Robertson. She says all the time that play is a child's learning laboratory. And I love that, because when you think about your own experiences in a laboratory, maybe when you were a student yourself, it is fun and messy and exciting. And that's how children feel every single day when they're allowed to play. It's the best opportunity that they have for experimentation, thinking, and learning.
Thank you so much for your wisdom. We're looking forward to our next segment on Play Matters with Bright Horizons, which focuses on how play is the foundation for success. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this week's Play Matters with Bright Horizons segment. To find a center near you, get access to free parenting resources from experts, and tune in to one of my favorite shows, the Bright Horizons parenting podcast, Teach, Play, Love, visit brighthorizons.com.